Well, here we are. It's Wednesday morning, the day before Thanksgiving, and we're going to see if we can find some opportunities. Now, our Black Friday sales have begun. So, as many of you know, we're doing a big sale. It's actually the biggest sale that we've ever done. It's a 50% discount on your one time membership fee at Warrior Trading. So, I'm going to walk through this morning show. I'm going to walk you guys a little bit through the different membership levels. But the way I start the morning, as always, is I'm checking my gap scanners. So, checking them on my phone. And I'm asking myself, okay, what's moving? Is it worth running to get over to my desk or just moving at a regular pace? And today I decided to move at a regular pace because there was nothing on the gap scanner at 6:30, 6:45 that was super exciting. And even right now, our leading gapper is G-Sun, which is fine. It's certainly holding up, but it's got ascending support a little bit. But to be honest, it just doesn't feel to me that exciting right now. It's up 27%. I've traded it before. We had a couple really big moves on it back here in September. That was a big move. There was another one before that. And at this point, you've got 12 red candles in a row. So 12 red candles in a row, and now, we've got a possible bounce and a curl back up. That's the pattern. It's a technical pattern, which makes sense that we would trade a technical pattern on the day before Thanksgiving because there's probably not going to be a ton of really good quality news headlines out today. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's my guess. So, G-Sun, okay, maybe. NRBO, that one's a little cheaper at $1.43. Not in love with it, but it's also kind of a curling pattern, has sold off for a while. It's got a pretty low float, so you never know. NRBO, keep it on watch, maybe. GMVD. Let's see, GMVD. Let's look at that one. So GMVD, this one was a reverse split, right? So this one had a move yesterday. It squeezed up from 4 all the way here up to over 5, right? And is now kind of back at this area around 4. I don't really know. When you have a stock like that, that pops up one day, you can sometimes look for sympathy, momentum, and continuation on day 2. You can keep it on watch. It's up 13%, but it is easy to borrow, although it's also on short sale restriction. So it's just kind of, I don't know, not really sure about it. Grinder, I tried to trade that one. I made $11.10 on it. So a relatively small winner, but enough to buy, I don't know, a couple cups of coffee and a couple of donuts, probably. So 2 cups of coffee and 2 donuts. I think there would be no room for a tip, but I would get. It depends on where I go. Anyways, so that's GRND. So right now, since it's pulled back a little bit, hit a high of like 14. I was sort of looking at it like, okay, it's dead cat bounce. Squeeze up to 70, sells off, but it's not really getting follow through. So for right now, I'm leaving it alone. It's still early, and for what it's worth, the biggest moves of the day yesterday were after the open. So Pali, P-A-L-I, as it squeezed up from 3, to, I mean, it was crazy. Let's back up this chart. So 318, 315, approximately pre-market level that we were watching. You got a break of 315 there, squeezes up into 1 halt, 2 halts, goes all the way up to $6.39. I mean, that was a wild move. It was, I was really impressed with that. So anyways, that was Pali yesterday. And, it just goes to show that we may not have anything pre-market, and that would be just fine. We could still have something at the open. So anyways, just for right now, things are looking a little slow. So that gives me a chance to show you guys, especially on YouTube, a little bit more about our big sale that we've got going on right now for Black Friday. So this sale is a 50% discount on your one-time membership fee. So many of you guys know Warrior Trading is a members only community, and we have 3 tiers of membership. The membership is a one-time membership fee. And then what you essentially have are your monthly dues, so to speak, which are your market data costs. Those are the hard costs that we have, that we just have every single month. So those are the costs for chat room, for scanners, and for charts. So traders that want to use the tools that we offer, chat room, scanners, and charts, you're welcome to subscribe to them. But regardless, you have a 50% discount on your one-time membership fee. So the starter gives you access to my Day Trading the Basics class. It's an 18-hour course, fundamentals of day trading. And I know we've had a lot of new members who have joined us just in this last week who are new starter members, so welcome. So on your starter membership, if you join the starter, then you could add chat room for $100 a month, chat room and scanners for $197. Chat room, scanners, and charts will be coming soon for $247. Now you might be thinking, well, wait a second, I want some kind of bundle. We do have some bundles, and those bundles include a year of prepaid market data. So you've got a attendees bundle here, which is Warrior Plus, and a year of prepaid trading tools. So you've got the chat room there. You've also got my breaking news feed, the ultra low latency broadcast, and there's one other thing. And the news feed, the news API. You've got the Diamond Hands bundle, which includes 12 months of tools for everything, all of the tools that are included right here. So you could choose that if you want to, or you could just do 50% off your one-time membership fee and just go month to month, whatever you want. It's pretty flexible. All right. So, yeah. So anyways, I just want to walk you guys through that. And you can check out these classes, these membership tiers and the classes over on our website under the trading courses section. Day Trading the Basics and Day Trading Strategies and Scaling, rated best comprehensive day trading course by Investopedia. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. We've got about 5 minutes to the top of the hour, 4 minutes to the top of the hour. So we're coming up to 9 a.m. And my thought right now is to watch to see if we have any breaking news at the top of the hour. Although I don't, like I said, really expect it because it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I'm thinking that we probably will not have any big breaking news. So I think we're going to be working with technical breakouts today, curls off the low, just stocks that start to squeeze up, but we'll see. Yep, and I can post links to the bundles pages and links to the trading courses page as well for those that want to check it out. So my expectations for today are low, but I'll trade what the market gives me. My expectations for Friday are also low, but again, I'll trade what the market gives me. So it's possible that we'll have a surprise move on Friday. It's also possible things will be cold. Speaking of cold, I do need a jacket. Pull it together. All right. Well, when we've got these whiteout conditions, you don't want to get lost. It actually is a very functional jacket. In Miami, this is called camouflage. This is how you blend in. But up here, no. You want to be able to stand out. All right, so we're coming to the top of the hour. Okay, so let's see. What have we got today? So I've been streaming since about 7, well, maybe 7:15 for Warrior members and members on Day Trade Dash. So one of the sayings is that it only takes one. So the question is, which one will be the obvious one today? If the goal is to make 20 cents a share, 10 cents a share, 20 cents a share, you do it with 1,000 shares, you're going to make $100 to $200. 100 to 200 a day, that's what a lot of beginners set as their goal, right? 200 a day is 50,000 a year. So that's what I set as my goal when I was getting started. So to achieve that, I was focusing on what are the most obvious opportunities where I can capture predictably 10 to 20 cents a share. And one of the most obvious is to wait for a stock to show strength and then to take that first pullback entry, to buy that first candle to make a new high, or to take that $0.50 whole dollar entry. I mean, of course, there's a number of specific setups that I have high level of conviction in that I'll take to, try to get that 20 cents a day. So that's, when you're focusing on basics, 20 cents a day, 10 cents, whatever it is, but, something like that, whatever you sort of decide is your daily goal, 10, 20 cents a day, right? Keep it simple. You don't want to overstay your welcome. Get in, get green, get out of the way. Try again tomorrow. For traders like me, definitely trading a little bit more actively, more than once a day, 8, 5, 8, 10, 15 times a day. I mean, I'll trade, quite a bit. As long as I still see opportunities, I'll keep trading. So for traders like me, it's still at the beginning of the day comes down to what's my highest probability chance of capturing that first 10, 15, 20 cent winner so I can start to build a cushion. Now, if we're looking at a stock that's like NRBO, I'm probably not going to capture 20 cents on it. That one's too cheap, which means, but it's cheap, so I could also buy more shares. I could buy 5,000 instead of just 1,000. And if I got, 4 cents, I'd be up $200. But as we know, you're always taking risks to take a trade. So if your profit is only 4 cents, there's no, it's just not likely you're gonna have a very good profit to loss ratio or risk reward ratio on that type of trade. So I'm not that interested in those cheaper ones. GSUN, NRBO, they both just for me feel like they have lower risk to reward ratios. I mean, if you get in at a really good spot, you could do okay, but let's see. So, GSUN, this is along ascending support in this area. Could I, get in here for a dip trade? Yeah, of course I could. But what's my upside potential? Well, the top of this pivot back here was around 266. So that's 13 cents from 253. That's not terrible. My downside risk, well, if I got in at 253, I'd probably set a stop at like 249. So about a 4 cent stop. So I could do it. Is this the obvious stock today? Well, it is the leading gapper. It has the most volume, but I don't know because it's not shown a lot of excitement. It's not, I don't know that it's going to get a lot of traders off the sidelines to trade this. You know, it's kind of, it's a little, it's a little dull. So I'm having a hard time feeling inclined to want to pull the trigger on it, but it's also below VWAP. NRBO has a 20,000 share seller at 45. GSUN, there's 55 by 56. All right, so if you guys see anything that I'm missing, certainly let me know. Yeah, my opinion hasn't changed on NRBO. Why don't I like COSM? Well, let me look at it. Okay, it's cheap. It's 48 cents. That's the reason. Yeah. I mean, it's moving up, but JEWL IPO. I would have a little bit of a hard time imagining they're going to IPO today, the day before. Let's see. Just check my other chart. I don't know what that IPO calendar is. I haven't looked at it. Yeah, I've looked at PALI. It's got descending resistance. It's not doing too much right now. Carvana, I don't have a lot of interest in that one either. So high on NRBO there. That's a nice 1 minute pullback. You got the high of 56, a pullback, and then a pop up to 65. That's not bad. So your daily chart on this looks a lot better if you can get over. Well, I mean, it looks great up towards 193, but it's a cheap one. So, is it going to be able to really open up? I don't know. I seem to do better above $2, so it's still a little bit cheap right now. I'll keep it on watch. All right. So we've got about 20 minutes to the opening bell. Yeah, GRND popped up and pulled back. I'm looking to see what, if anything, is going to hold up today. Overall market right under the 200. So UNG is an ETF, United States Natural Gas Fund. It's not something that I would typically day trade. So GSUN back below 250, right? So it wasn't able to reclaim VWAP. The membership fee is a one-time membership fee. And then you pay for chat room, scanners, and then we'll release charts later this year just on a monthly basis. You can do annual. You can sign up for an annual for chat scans for those tools. We do have some bundles. but the access to the classes is through your one-time membership fee. Yeah, so Diamond Hands, that bundle will include charts, and that's a 50% discount on that bundle. So that is a full year of all your market data for everything, and it includes your one-time membership fee. Yeah, about 14 minutes to the opening bell. Yep. So for anyone who is a Warrior Pro member, your Warrior Pro membership includes all of the standalone, it includes all the classes that are part of our curriculum. So it includes all of these classes and courses by Warrior Pro graduates. And so as we add new courses for Warrior Pro graduates, a Warrior Pro member will keep getting those new classes. A Warrior Pro member. Yeah, you can upgrade from Plus to Pro anytime. I think right on the renewal page on your members dashboard, there's a link to upgrade from Plus to Pro, but you can also email team@warriortrading.com for specific answers. Yeah, and you can check out the sales pages to compare what's included in the different bundles. It's all listed right there. So what, we have 3 different bundles that have 3 different combinations of tools. Tendies is Warrior Plus, one-time membership fee, and a year of chat. To the Moon is one-time membership fee, year of chat, and scanners. And then Diamond Hands is Warrior Pro and a year of all the tools. Yeah. My thought still is to watch at the open to see what we get, because the last few days we've had some nice trades that have been right at the open. If you don't want classes and you want just the scanners, you could go over to Day Trade Dash. %30 discount there. All right, so those are some good ones, Jonathan. Nice. Those are some nice wild card stocks. Yep, so NWTN over 780, ATAT over 1250 maybe. So all recent IPOs. Yep, there could be some good ones there. So we know the recent IPOs, those are ones that can be really strong. So those are certainly worth keeping an eye on. But we'll see. All right, about 8.5 minutes to the opening bell. Okay, so I'm going to be watching at the open to see where we have momentum, if any. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a refill on my tea. We've got 5 minutes to the open. I'm not gonna take any trades in the next 5 minutes. So I'm gonna watch at the open to see what kind of momentum we have, which one becomes obvious, and I will focus on trading that. All right, so that's the game plan. Thanks for tuning in, those on YouTube. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll be back at it on Friday morning. All right, see you then. Reminder as always, by the way, trading is risky. My results are not typical, and there's no guarantee you'll find success whether you trade on your own or you learn from me. So make sure you take it slow and always practice in a simulator before you put real money on the line.